Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for the live broadcast. Today is Monday, the 15th of January, Martin Luther King Jr. Day here in the United States. And we're going to be doing messages for Tuesday, the 16th. And then after that, we'll do 5 minutes of Reiki, followed by some time for free-for-all questions and cards of the day. So let's just get started with Aries for Tuesday, the 16th. Okay, so Aries, I'm feeling like you guys have a day of rest coming in. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out. For some of you, you're just going to be happy, especially if you're in the United States and your kids weren't in school for 3 days now. It may feel like a day of rest just for the kids to be in school. But Aries, I do feel like you have a day of rest. You are taking some downtime and doing some relaxation on Tuesday. Sand, hello, hello, welcome. LaShawn Trice, hello, hello, welcome. You guys are the first two in the room. Glad to see you here. Taurus, 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 Taurus. You've got some big changes coming in on Tuesday. I feel like some of these changes are kind of unexpected, things that can make your life go a little bit topsy-turvy. We had Libra had topsy-turvy come up last weekend, and it ended up being just some unexpected things, pets getting sick out of the blue and stuff like that. So Taurus, you have some kind of changes coming in. These don't feel like, they're permanent changes or they're just, terrible things, but some kind of changes coming in. Things that you need to deal with, basically. Capricorn, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you. How are you? Gemini for Tuesday the 16th. What do we have coming up for you guys? Gemini, whenever I look at you guys, I'm hearing the word Genesis. There's some kind of new beginning starting for you. Genesis is the very beginning of something. That's why it's the first book in the Bible. It's the beginning of the story. So, Geminis, there's the beginning of something coming in for you on Tuesday. For some of you, this will be a relationship. For others of you, this will be a new beginning on a relationship that you're already with. But for others of you, this is going to be something that is more professionally related than relationships. So it's not coming in as being just one particular part of your life. Geminis, it may manifest any number of places. So what you're looking for here is new beginnings. That's what I'm seeing coming in for you guys. Manuela, hello, hello. Sugar Q, glad to see you here. Glad to hear that you are well. Kay Prattis. Let's look at, let's share. Everybody who's here, if you don't mind sharing so that other people can get on this while it's still live, I would appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much. Cancers, 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 cancers. One of my stones wants to talk to you. I think it's going to be the fluorite for cancers. Let's see. It's been a while since we've had a stone message, huh? Okay, so cancers. So cancers, I'm feeling like on Tuesday, there's going to be somebody who is really showing you some of their deepest, what do I want to say? Some of their deepest thoughts or some of their deepest feelings, maybe a little bit of both, or maybe one or the other, depending who you are. But there's going to be somebody who is revealing the very depths of themselves to you on Tuesday. It might be a good day to make sure you have your sensitive ears on. For some of you, I'm getting the sense that this may be a little kid that just kind of misses you and wants to see you more or have more of your time or more of your attention. For others of you, this is going to be in a whole completely different context. Bottom line here, though, somebody's really taken a bold step to reveal to you. I mean, this is very, very much a vulnerable situation for them to share so deeply with you. So that's for Cancer. Mind over matter. Glad to see you back again, my dear. Been a little bit. Cancer, well, you just heard your sign then. Kim Hafner, where are you today, my dear? We've got snow and we had drizzle here earlier. I hope you're not where I am. I don't know if you're all going to cry again. You might be ecstatic. I guess it's just going to depend. Vera, hey, hey, glad to see you, my friend. Good to have all of you in the room. Can't decide what I want to drink today, the hot drink or the cold drink. Looks like a snow globe where I am right now when I look out my window. Yeah, Cancers usually are pretty safe people to share with. Oh, honey. Hello there, Avneet. I'm fantastic, my dear. How are you? Leo for Tuesday the 16th. What do I have coming in for you guys? You guys know here in the US, we have a new moon tomorrow. Over in the UK, that's actually technically going to be Wednesday. I think it's like 7 something in the evening here in the US on Mountain Time, which would be 2 something in the UK in the morning. You're thinking about Krispy Kreme donuts? Now you've got me thinking about Krispy Kreme donuts and how good they are. It's too late to get good ones, though. You're hauling snow equipment to Minnesota? That's appropriate. They probably needed that like yesterday. But you can't have them, so now you made us all think about them. Thank you. Let's look at Leo for Tuesday the 16th. What do we have coming up for you guys? Leo, 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 Leo. Seems to me that there is going to be an issue that is put on the table for you Leos. Maybe you're putting it on the table, and maybe somebody else is. I think it's going to play out differently for different ones of you. And this issue is surrounded by emotions. So whenever this issue is put on the table, this could be, like walking through a landmine field. You might want to be careful what you say, how you say it, be aware of how other people are feeling. It's going to be really easy to have knee-jerk reactions. So you have some kind of topic that you're dealing with on Tuesday that is surrounded by emotions, Leos. Ricky, hello, hello, welcome. I'm just teasing you, Chris. Anna Teresa, hello, hello to Ontario, Canada. Tiffany Jones, hello, glad you're here. Glad you're well, Avneet. Right, I hear you. Alrighty, let's look at Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, I think you're going to be working on some kind of financial secrets. Maybe you're planning up for a vacation or a holiday and you don't want your partner or significant other to realize you're doing that. Maybe you are looking into how can I manifest more? What are the secrets of the universe? How do I get more money? Financial secrets, though, play a role on Tuesday the 16th for you Virgos. Anna Lopez, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Libra. Libras, I think you're going to be making some kind of plans about something that you want to do. I feel like this is probably related to travel, although for some of you, it's not so much travel as it's business expansion, especially for those of you who have online businesses. So some kind of new plans that you're making, either towards travel or towards getting your name out to the world online. Maybe this has to do with planning blogging or a YouTube channel or who knows what. But that's what I've got for you guys. Right, Chris. Let's take a peek at Scorpio. Scorpios, I think on Tuesday we're going to be evaluating ourselves and the best example I'm coming up with here is like, how every once in a while, especially once you get a new computer, you kind of go through all the settings and you make sure everything's set the way you want it to be. I think we're going to be examining ourselves and we're going to be making sure that our settings are set the way we want them to be. We're going to make sure that we're allowing what we really appreciate in our lives, and we're going to make sure that we are not making it so easy for things that we don't appreciate to be a part of our lives. So we're going to be checking and double checking our settings, making sure that we are actually manifesting what we want to manifest, Scorpio. making some tweaks, adjustments, fine-tunings. Gemma Croft Baker. Hello, hello. Glad to see you back, my dear. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel like you're doing something to lay the foundation for something going on in your life. So you're setting a foundation. This could be something that you're doing financially. Maybe you're starting some kind of investment fund. Excuse me, and getting that set up. Could be that you are buying a house. Could be that you're buying some rental property. I'm not sure all the different ways that this can manifest, but definitely putting something in, for the very first time, sort of laying the foundation for something that you want to do financially to reach long-term goals, Sagittarius. Salted caramel glaze by Blue Bunny, no sugar added. What is it with you people? You just want to make us hungry here. That's strange energy today. Two people talking about crazy things to eat that nobody should be eating, even with no sugar added. I don't know if they do or not. Scorpios and Libras get along. I have some Libra friends. For those of you who are here, thank you so much for being here. Please share if you have not already so that more people can be here and we can have more fun. More. Let's see. Capricorn. I don't know. I mean, to me, okay. Chris Pratis, Cancers and Libras. Water and air. Maybe not intrinsically the best, but not the worst either. Marianne Grant. Hello, hello. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Let's see. Tuesday for Capricorn. Capricorn, there's something coming up to me about rough edges for you guys. I'm actually getting it two ways, which is odd because usually I don't get things in like this, like a flip or a flop. This is like a flip or a flop, if you ask me. So what I'm getting is either you're working on taking the rough edges off of yourself because you're around somebody that you want to impress or you at least want to not offend or something, or you're working on having somebody around you smooth out some of their rough edges. Maybe you have to go and meet somebody and maybe you have to go meet somebody and somebody else has to come with you to meet this person, and this other person has a lot of rough edges. Maybe you're coaching them. Please don't bring up this topic. Don't bring up that topic. Please don't use cuss words. Please just try to make a good impression on these people, or it may be you're trying so hard to make a good impression on people that you're working on your own rough edges. So it's going to be a flip or a flop, one or the other, Capricorn. I know, but you're here today, Tammy Bambi. That's what's important right now. La da da da, Aquarius. I don't know. Virgo and Scorpio are supposed to get along, but I don't do well with Virgos. They're way too organized for me, and I'm pretty organized. Aquarius. Aquarius, I think you're going to have a lot of communication going on Tuesday. Some of this is going to be about work. I feel like for some of you who have businesses, this could be about, communication going back and forth between clients. For some of you, this could be communication going back and forth between vendors as well to make sure that you can do what you need for your clients. But I do feel like there's a lot of communication going back and forth. For those of you that this is not about a business or about work, this could be communication about home life, personal life, friendship, family members, something like that. The thing about this communication, though, for me, it feels like there's checking and double checking the facts, making sure everything's right. Somebody is needing something, whether it's you or the other person, and somebody is trying to provide that, whether it's you or the other person. And so there's communication about what's actually feasible in a reality and what is just freaking completely blown out of the water, not even ever going to happen in a million years. So a lot of communication going on for you Aquarians. We can be very intense. Yes, we can. Pisces. Pisces, you want to put a gold star on this day on the 16th. I feel like whenever you go to sleep, you're going to feel pretty proud of yourself for something that you've accomplished. I do feel like this accomplishment has to do with an interaction of somebody with somebody else in your life, and you're going to be feeling really proud about how you actually handled that interaction. I think you're going to be handling it in a more healthy way than what you usually do, Mr. or Ms. Pisces. All right, so that is all 12 signs. Let's take a peek and do some Reiki for 5 minutes. So let me go ahead and set intentions for everybody that this Reiki is going out to you for whatever will benefit each of you the most. If you would like to adjust that intention, feel free to do so if you have something more specific you would like the Reiki to help you with. And for those of you who are tuning in after this live broadcast is over, please know that you can still receive the Reiki. All you have to do is set the intention. The Reiki is not limited by time or space, so you'll benefit from it just as much as somebody who's actually here during the live broadcast. In fact, sometimes when I'm putting timestamps on these later on, I will purposefully sit in the Reiki because I can feel that energy working on me as well. So I know it'll work for other people as also. So let's just get started with Reiki. All right, so we're going to do this for 5 minutes. So we're going to be doing this until 54 after the hour. Hey there, Ms. Lorraine. How you doing, honey? Today I've got snow. Started off as freezing rain and drizzle, and now it's snow. What's your weather like today? Got some energy going out to some knees. Knees have to do with flexibility in life, being able to go with the flow. Storm might be here Wednesday. You're already cold though. Yeah, we had to cool down. The high was in the 50s yesterday, and we have snow today. Crazy, crazy. You're feeling it in your knees? Excuse me. I'm living in a snow globe. There's a big fat snowflakes coming down. Mm. That doesn't seem like fun, Chris Pratis. Two more minutes. If anybody has questions about Reiki, this is obviously the best time to ask those. Yeah. You're getting a lot of calmness out of the Reiki then. It brings peacefulness to a lot of people. I would say the majority of people who receive Reiki receive some sense of peace and calm. Your spine is warming up. That's cool. Right, Sugar Q? It is possible to feel it in your stomach. You can feel it in your stomach if you're having some kind of stomach issue. A lot of times you feel it in your stomach. And also kind of depending on where you're feeling it. Like if you have even like a reproductive issue, it can be working on that. Or it could also be working on either your second chakra or your solar plexus. Either one could show up as stomach, I think. You're quite welcome, I stand. Feeling slowly better. Glad to hear that, Ricky. Yep. Alrighty, so that's 5 minutes. Let me shut that down. For those of you who are interested in ordering a Reiki session from me, my normal Reiki sessions are an hour, and all of that energy is focused just on you. You don't have to share that energy with anybody. They can be a mind-blowing experience. You can find out about that on my website. Same thing if those of you who would like to order a private reading from me, if you want some deeper clarity than what I can give in a card of the day or just answering a question here, I would recommend getting a reading with me. You can find out information about that also on my website. All my contact information is there as well. And so check that out, www.amista.info. So now we're into cards of the day or free for all questions. Tammy Bambe, Capricorn. Who am I going to meet on Tuesday? Who are you going to meet on Tuesday? You going to meet your mama? No, I don't even know where that came from. Let's see if we have anything coming up about a person or about a situation. Tammy Bambe. Did I say Capricorns were going to meet somebody on Tuesday? How come I don't remember that? When I look at that question, Miss Tammy Bambe, what I have coming up, the first thing that I have coming up is secrets. I think you're going to meet somebody who has a lot of secrets, who does carry a lot of secrets. I also have the Two of Cups. I think you're going to be attracted to this secretive, mysterious individual. But then I also have the Ace of Cups showing up in reverse, which means that this person is very quickly going to show their true colors to you. And then you're going to be like, oh, drats. I'm not as attracted to him as I thought I was. Or her. Could be like a friendship situation too. Anyway, that's what I've got. COD for Marianne Grant. Marianne Grant, we're going to do Lenormand for you. You may have something going on bigger than just your period, Ricky. La da da, la da. Marianne Grant, house card. You got the tree. Don't look at my fingernail polish, guys. I'm kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Don't look at that man behind the curtain. Don't look at my fingernail polish. And for your cover card, you've got the clouds. So, Marianne, this just tells me that there's some kind of confusion about your health right now. So this may be a good time for you to be checking in with a doctor and seeing if you can get some clarity about your health at the moment. Does that make sense to you, my dear? Avnita's up for a COD. After Avnita is Gemma Croft Baker, then Vera, then Manuela. La da da da, la da, la da. COD for Avneet. Honey, you got the Magician. This just means you are the master manifester. I don't feel like this is somebody that you're interacting with. To me, this is coming up as you doing your thing and doing it well. Doing it well, doing it swell. That's for Avneet. Will my Cancer Man be my soulmate? Will the Cancer Man, excuse me, that Gemma Croft Baker is thinking of, is that Cancer Man a soulmate who is appropriate for Ms. Gemma? I would say in some respects he could be. It looks like the two of you work well together, but there is one of you definitely is blocking your emotions. You're not sharing all of your emotions. And I really don't see this relationship as being an even or balanced relationship. This is at first glance, I would say that, you guys could make things work out for a little while, but I don't see this as being like sitting on the porch in the rocking chair with this person. Could be the right person for now. Wouldn't necessarily call them the right person forever. And I'm just saying could be the right person for now. You probably also could find better people for now. Depends what you want to do. Viera would like to have a card. You're quite welcome on the Reiki. And the card. Your card just flew out. Oh, I should have put that card back in the deck. Okay, Vera. You got the falling tower, my dear. This is just telling me that you're going through something where you're feeling like something that made you feel secure before has been suddenly and unexpectedly pulled away from you, probably within the past 24 hours. And so now you're at this point of trying to get back on your feet and sort of recover and catch your breath again. The long part of this story is that whenever something like that happens, it's Spirit's way of saying you're getting kind of stagnant where you are. We would like to see you grow. So they kind of force us out of a secure place and make us look for, the next new thing where we can actually grow. So the long story is good. You end up in a better place than where you were, but it is a little bit of an adjustment when it first happens because it is sudden and unexpected. So sorry to have to hold that up for you, Ms. Vera. Manuel has a question. I went way too far. Here it is. How is my meeting going to come out with Liz, the Catechist Faith Coordination in charge? Let's see. Show me the outcome of this meeting with Miss Liz for Manuela. There's definitely going to be some conversation. A lot of conversation. All right, let's see, Manuela. I think Liz is going to have some questions for you that she's going to be looking for, how you answer those questions. She's looking at everything like she wants to be protective of, people who are studying catechism in the system that you're working in. And so she's asking you some questions to make sure that you're on the page that she would like you to be with that. And I think that she is going to be also evaluating like what part of the program you would be best in, Manuela. And so she may think that it's better for you to work with a different age group or a different topic or something like that. But she is going to be asking you to make some kind of change. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's kind of a neutral-ish type thing. That's what I have. That's the feeling I have off of it. LaShawn Trice. Needs a COD. Okay, LaShawn, you've got the Two of Cups in reverse. This just means that there's somebody in your life that you're having a little bit of a dispute or a debate with. You're having a hard time getting back on the same page with them. That's all that means. Ricky Jorgensen, COD for you. Chris Pradish, you're quite welcome. Ricky Jorgensen. You had a card fly too. I hope it's not the Tower. Whew, it's not. Okay, so Ricky, you got the Moon on water reverse. This just tells me that there's something in your life that has a lot of untapped potential, and I think you're starting to realize that that's the case with whatever that situation is in your life. That there's a lot of potential you haven't tapped into and a lot of opportunity there. Sugar Q, COD, please. I used to grow up with a girl who was named Susie Q, just like the cakes. And I was so jealous of her name. I wanted to be a Susie so bad. I told my mom to start calling me Susie. She was like, oh, no. Not going there. Sugar Q, card of the day. Page of Clubs showing up in reverse, my dear. I feel like there's some kind of message you've been waiting for that would allow you to move forward with an idea that you have. You know, something that's inspired that you're really gung-ho about. And I feel like this message has either come in within the past 24 hours or within the next 24 hours, but it didn't come in the way you wanted to hear it. The message was basically, no, we're not going to help you go there. Okay, so that's for Sugar Q. Sorry about not having the best news for you there. Chris Prattis, no worries. Let's see who's next. S. Sand wants a COD. Have a good evening yourself, Miss Lorraine, if you're still in the room. S. Sand COD. How do I do what with different time zones? Ms. Marianne. Why are time zones an issue? S. Sand. S. Sand. Okay, honey, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles just tells me that there's something that has disappointed you, either within the past 24 hours or within the next 24 hours. I hope that makes sense for you. Dealing with some kind of disappointment. Lorraine Southwick, I've already read that. LaShawn Trice is laughing about her, so I guess she knows exactly who she's not on the same page with right now. Anna M. Lopez, am I been in luck to sell 1 or 2 more plots this month or early February? I think you've asked me that question already, honey. It's not a good idea to ask the same questions over and over, because if the energy hasn't changed, then the answers shouldn't change. But sometimes Spirit will be like, oh, she didn't like that answer. Well, let's see if she likes this answer. And then you start getting all kinds of outer space crap that leaves you more confused than when you started. Whatever I told you before, that's what holds true, honey. If you want to ask me a different question or if you want a COD, feel free to put it up in there, but I'm not going to answer that question again. That gets me in trouble and you in trouble. Oh, so you know who you're going to meet, huh? Tammy Bambi. That's cool. Will you work this week? Chris Prattis wants to know if she's going to work this week. I don't know, but it's a good thing, Ricky. I wouldn't worry about it. Thank you for letting me know that makes sense for you, Marianne Grant. GSJ Mac, my rules on my CODs have been set for years, so I've been using these in other places too. So we're not going to go tweaking the rules right now, honey. Will Chris Prattis work this week? Chris Pratis. Looks like you walked away from some kind of job or some kind of work. You may end up trying to go back to it, but I don't see a lot of work coming out of that even when you go back to it, my dear. I'm not seeing a lot happening on the work front this week at all. Sorry, honey. Kim Hefner wants a COD delivering snow equipment in Minnesota. Minnesota. COD for Kim Hefner. GSJ Mac, if you check your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, you've already got messages for the next 24 hours, my dear. La da da da, da 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 da. Kim Hefner's COD. Ace of Wands in reverse, Kim Hefner. You may not be really feeling very motivated or inspired about doing anything. You might want to just hold up at the truck stop, order a steak and a potato, and chill out there a few hours until the weather gets better. Something like that. Not feeling very motivated. So that's Kim. Okay, so we're going to do a normal card of the day for GSJ Mac. Hopefully that will be good enough for them. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, guys, those of you who actually read or who are considering reading for yourself, if you ever have somebody that comes into a private session with you and they try to tell you how to do your job, when remember, you are the reader and you know how your readings work, fire that client. Otherwise, you're going to have so much freaking headache, you're going to wish you had no hair to pull out. I have done that a few times when people came to me, oh, I want you to read this way. Oh, I want you to do this. Put down this spread and read so many cards and only take the third card off of the top of the third stack. No, see you later. Bye. Here's your refund. Have a great day. Good luck finding a better reader for you. I am not it. No. Just so y'all know, because I know there's quite a few of you in here who either do this or are looking to do this. Save yourself some headache. Okay, so this is for GSJ Mac. What you've got is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse means that you are generally, there's some kind of background energy of not being happy with your life. Doesn't mean that things aren't going well, but you're kind of feeling like there's some kind of underlying thing that you would like to be better or to be different, GSJ Mac. Well, quite welcome, Ms. Avneet. You didn't think so either? I hear you, honey. Cancer men are confusing. I don't know that I've been with a Cancer before. I see me. Get out. Roll me back. Hello. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Thank you, Vera. I appreciate the confirmation. Alice Nobile. Hello. You would like to have a card of the day? Okay, here we go. LaShawn Trice says, so true. Okay. Sugar Q's giving me a big smiley face. I'm taking that for a confirmation. Alice Nobile, COD. La da 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 da. Alice Nobile, you got the Seer in reverse. This just tells me that your psychic abilities are growing by leaps and bounds. Expanding psychic abilities, Alice Nobile. I hope that makes sense for you. La da 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 la da da da. Kay Pratis wants a COD. True for you, Ms. Ricky. Okay, thank you. La da da da. Kay Pratis can have a COD coming right up. Ooh, Kay Pratis. Ten of Swords showing up here. This just tells me that you've been having a debate or a dispute with somebody, and now it has come to an end. And really, whether you won the dispute or the debate, when it comes to an end, it's just a relief not to have to keep putting energy into it. I hope you know what that's talking about, my dear. On your way to work. Okay, namaste, my dear. Have a good day at work. Christine Frjanek. Hello, hello. I don't know if I've seen you in the room before. Glad to have you here. COD for Christine. Someone's trying to call me while I'm live on YouTube. That's interesting. Oh, there goes some cards flying. Christine Frjanek. You only have 2 cards. 5 cards tells me you need a reading, so 2 cards flying for you. Christine, here's what you got. You got the 10 of Pentacles and you got the Princess of Wands in reverse. So the 10 of Pentacles, though, is right side up. So what this tells me, Christine, is you may be dealing with some kind of depression. It looks to me like you have logically a happy life. Like when you look around, it seems like you've got everything, but you just don't feel very good. So this may be that you're going through some kind of depression. Hope that makes sense for you, my dear. Sometimes you read things and you just hope they're wrong. Oh, you asked in December and you sold it. Okay. All right. In that case, we're good. Let's find out. Will Anna be able to sell any lots this month or in February? Will Anna be able to sell any more lots this month or in February? La, da, 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 da. Well, I can see that right now you're doing okay for yourself. I think somebody is going to make an offer on a lot here before long, within the next week or two, but it's a low ball offer. Low ball offer. And I think you're just going to let that offer slide by. Like you're not even going to make any kind of response to it. You know, whenever it expires, you're just going to let that expire. I think you're going to have a decision to make about by the end of February about whether you want to sell a lot or not. I'm not really sure about what the offer is coming in on that one. That's not coming out real clear to me, even with these cards. But you're going to have to make a decision. So you will have the option to sell one. I am not so sure that you're going to want to sell, though, under the terms that are coming up. Because, well, I can't see what the terms are. I can see that they're definitely not going to be your favorite ones. Thank you, Tammy. You as well. Glad that makes sense for you. Us sand. All fair and square. Cool, cool. Thank you, GSJ. You're quite welcome, Kay Prattis. Looking for employment. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit. Virgo Queen. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. You think it's absolutely ridiculous what I found? Well, let's see how it pans out. I've had people chew me up one side and down the other about the stuff I saw, and then 2 weeks later write me an email and say, oh my God, it all happened just the way you said. Now I want a reading. I have to wait and see how it works out. Alrighty, let's see what's next. Virgo Queen would like to know what Sven's true feelings are for her. Let's see here. What are Sven's true feelings for Virgo Queen? You're quite welcome, Alice Nobile. Well, 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 Virgo Queen. So I'm going to tell you the cards I've got, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. First of all, you got the Tower in reverse, then you got the Lovers, and then you got the Six of Pentacles. Tower in reverse means that he's recovering from something. I don't know what the heck you did to this poor boy, or if he's even a poor boy, but he is recovering from something. Sometimes people are really like kind of mean and nasty, and then when we stand up for ourselves, they have to recover from that even. But anyway, he's recovering from something that came from you towards him. We've got the Lovers card coming up. He still is all about, getting together with you. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Whatever happened, it looks to me like it's making things more even in your relationship. That was some interesting cards for true feelings. Yeah, mother, thank you. Oh, okay, gotcha, Chris Pettis. So you did make sense to you. That works. You felt she had something up her sleeve because it's not. Oh, I understand, Manuela. Well, wait and see how it goes. I mean, just because I saw some kind of change doesn't mean it's what you're thinking. Just give her a chance. It wasn't you, huh, Avni? Okay. You're quite welcome, Christine. You're welcome, Anna. Who makes the lavender deck? Actually, lavender is what I've named this deck. It's technically, if you were to look for it in a store, what you would look for is the Shadowscapes deck. This is what the back of the cards look like. And, you can always Google for images of the Shadowscapes, but like this is the Wheel of Fortune. And it is really, the artwork is fantastic. It's all watercolor. It's just gorgeous. But you want to actually look for the Shadowscapes deck. I just call her Lavender because I name all of my decks. Right on the money, honey. Cool, cool. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Virgo Queen. Yep. So that was perfect timing. Looks like I've covered everybody that's here, and my alarm went off all at the same time. How do you like that? Those of you who are interested in Reiki or readings, check out my website. They got all my contact information there, and then get a hold of me. My website is www.amista.info. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me, for keeping me company, for keeping me on my toes. I do appreciate it. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all the next time around. Peace out.